Hey guys, Chris with Wolverine Lawn Care here. Gonna be a little different these next two videos. I'm going out of town, so I'm gonna try to do a couple shorter videos, me talking about a few things that I want to bring up. I'm gonna introduce you to a few people too along the way. First off, this is my wife Penny. She's a foundation behind this little business. Oh, there's my son Logan, who's named after. And there's my grandma. She's road tripping it with us to Colorado. So, first thing I want to talk about, things I would have done differently when I first started this. I had just my basic residential mower that I bought at the beginning of the season. I think I brought that up in my second video. I wouldn't have changed that because, you see a lot of guys out there just using their basic mowers. And it gets the job done. You don't need a full commercial mower. In fact, I would say it's almost harder to use a commercial mower on these smaller yards than it is a residential because they're a lot heavier. You got to turn them in tight corners. So I kind of like the residential that I have, but I wish it was a little more beefy and was a little bit better quality. But hey, it is what it is, and it wasn't that expensive. I brought it up, I think in my last video, my zero turn. I wish I would have done a smaller zero turn, a 32, 36 inch, just so I could use it more often in smaller yards. But I am now getting more yards that I can use my 48 inch on. So it's kind of a catch-22 thing. I mean, I will aim my target audience, target customers next year towards bigger yards. So, because I had the equipment, I'm going to really focus on that. But, last year I really didn't have many yards I could use it on, so it didn't get used all that often. But, nevertheless, I am using it more often now. And I can always go get a 36 inch. And that's the good thing about the smaller mowers. You can still use them on the bigger properties. It just takes a little bit longer. But I got mine good deal. My dealer gave me a great price on it. Gills Brothers, another shout out in case I think I did a shout out to them earlier. But that's really the main thing I would have changed. A couple marketing things that I wish I knew about. Some of the other guys you guys may watch, Acme Mowing is one of the big ones. They use the EDDM cards, the Every Door Delivery Mail, I think is what it stands for. I'm definitely going to get into that, try it. Marketing, it's kind of a fun thing to do, but it's also kind of, you got to stay with it. I haven't done a lot of marketing this season. Craigslist is an easy one to use. I actually got quite a few hits on the Craigslist stuff, but just marketing is kind of depending on your area. Try out what works. So that's all I want to talk about that subject. Safety equipment is another big one I want to bring up, guys. I don't want to beat the drum here, but it's so easy just to forget to put your goggles on, just not put them on. Your safety glasses, your ear protection, hell, even protection from the sun. This week I got burned up real bad. So, it's a stupid thing to not do. I've been hit by flying rocks from my weed eater many times. How my legs have been tore up. We've all been there. It's not worth it. No business is worth losing, eyesight, ear, sound, anything, just stick with that and just be smart and put your safety equipment on, guys. Brand loyalty. This is something I've kind of struggled with. I know in my second video I showed you all my equipment. I'm an Echo guy. I'm now a Gravely guy. But I haven't really used anything other than those two things. So I think brand loyalty is good once you've tried everything out. There's plenty of equipment out there that could be better than what you're using. So, and what's really important that I've found, and the main reason I'm using my Gravely, and the reason I got the Gravely, is because my dealer is less than a mile away. I would say that's more important, guys, and that's why I may try out a still. They actually carry still equipment. Oh, excuse me. So sure, be loyal to your brand, but you got to do what's best for you. If your dealer carries a different brand and it's closer, hey, try that out, see if it works. If it doesn't work, trial an extra couple miles. Taking crap jobs, guys. This is something. I work with a lot of guys that are in the lawn care business, and a couple of them, then this kind of goes with my next point: pricing and underestimating. One of the biggest things that someone has told me or taught me in this is there's plenty of stuff, plenty of work out there that you don't have to take the crap jobs. You don't have to underbid yourself. If the next guy underbids you, hey, let him have it. You've got to make money. Don't undervalue yourself, because it doesn't really look good if you're the cheapest guy out there. It really doesn't. If you do a premium service, charge a premium price. If you're good at what you do and you're loyal to your customers, then you show up. That's one of the biggest things. Show up when you say you're going to show up. People will pay you. Some of those same guys, they've got really good paying customers, and they're not the cheapest around, but they treat their customers right. They do the extra mile. They go the extra mile. Someone doesn't tell them to clean out the flower bed, but they go ahead and do it. It doesn't take you 5 minutes. Just go ahead and do it. Customers will appreciate it. Maintaining equipment. This is the next one, guys, and this is something I personally did not like lawn care before last season. I hated it just like most other people, but that was because I had crap equipment. I had junk equipment. Most of it was hand-me-downs. Other than my Echo that my grandfather gave me, everything was. I had nothing but hand-me-down mowers. I never took care of them. I used crap gas. I didn't take care of them, and nothing ever really worked. And it was frustrating. You go yank on that pull cord 30 times, you're wore out. You don't want to go mow anymore. So, it takes 5 minutes to change out a spark plug, air filter, change the oil. It doesn't cost any money. You can do a whole maintenance on a mower for $30, maybe even less. So just maintain your equipment, and you'll enjoy it more. If you can go out there and know your equipment's going to start right up, you'll enjoy it more. That's why I got into lawn care, because I got good equipment and it all works. And the last thing, guys, scheduling, trying to get dense routes. That's something we try to really talk to you guys, to new guys about, and how I know I'm new. But, I've had a couple veterans really talk to me about this, and it's so important. And it's something I've really been able to practice this season, thanks to the guy that gave me all these yards in Yukon. The less windshield time that you have, the more money you're going to make. Try to get as many yards as you can in a small little area, because the less you got to load your equipment up, unload it, the less you got to do that, the more money you're going to make. Hell, if you can get 2 yards in a row, 3 yards in a row, hey, man, you're making that's great. You're making good time. And with that, a lot of guys will offer a discount program as far as that goes, a referral program. If the person you're mowing, if they refer you to their neighbor, you'll give them $5 off, something like that. Nothing crazy, but give them $5 off for the season. That saves them money, and it's going to save you a lot of money, because you're going to have that person right down the street. You don't even have to load your equipment back up, get all your edging done at one time, get all your weeding, mowing. It just saves you a lot of time. So, anyway, the next video, we're going to try to upload this one today. Next one will be Wednesday. I'll try to come up with a few more talking points. But like, subscribe, comment, anything you guys want to add to this, any critiques, anything, just let me know. Yeah, any questions you guys want to answer. Anything you want to know about, the people you just met, my wife, my son, my grandma, just shoot me a comment, and I'll see you guys Wednesday.